new people of the world watching. I'm going to tell them that I'm recording. Hold on a second.
Car insurance companies say they'll save you by switching. You'd have like a ton of dollars.
I'm recording.
A lot of companies biting at their thumbs or no comment. Then there's eSurance, born online, raised by technology, and majors in efficiency. So whatever they save, you save. Hassle, time, paperwork, hair tearing out, and yes, especially dollars. eSurance, insurance for the modern world. Now backed by Allstate. Click or call.
All right, making money with 3 new picks from Charles Payne. Charles.
Alliant Tech, defense contractor, amazing earnings this week. I think it does extraordinarily well. Also like a company called Skyworks Semiconductor play used in a whole lot of things. Remember RF radio frequency? I think it's great. And also LinkedIn, up big this week, but I think it's a $300 stock. They have no rivals and they're doing everything right.
Ben Stein, you heard those names. What do you think? I love Charles. I wish you were president, but I don't think he knows anything the market doesn't already know. Okay. Enjoy Christmas morning, kid. Call us to pretty quick. Thank you. Be like your business.
Well, the VA fix is supposedly in, but will the just passed bill help government unions more than our veterans? Hi, everybody. I'm David Asman. Welcome to Forbes on Fox. Let's go in focus with, what's his name again? Oh, yeah, Steve Forbes is back. Along with Mike Ozanian, Elizabeth McDonald, Sabrina Schaefer, Rick Unger, and John Tandy. So, Steve, good to have you back. Was this fix designed more for unions than our vets?
That's the question is the answer. Of course it was for the union. The both reforms in the bill, David, are phony. It's a typical government response. Spend more money. The more you fail, the more money you get, the bigger you get. And in terms of choice for the veterans, it's severely restricted. In terms of the secretary being able to fire, there are restrictions in there that make it not less than what it's supposed to be. So the whole thing is a sham, an expensive sham, and these politicians and unions are like vampires feasting on our veterans. It is a disgrace.
Wow. Rick, what do you think?
Well, no, I mean, look, on the union question, I'm not quite sure how you say that, considering the fact that the bill does give the secretary the power to fire officials that happen to be union members. And I support that, by the way. I'm all for getting rid of anybody in the VA who's doing a bad job. As for the bill itself, there are some problems. I would never go as far as Steve with it because I think it's a step forward. But I do think there were some better ways to fix these problems, which hopefully will still emerge.
Sabrina, by the way, it's a very mild pushback on the part of the ability of the head of the VA to be able to fire union members. But the real key, I think, is what Steve focused on, outsourcing, whether vets who are not getting the assistance they need from the VA can go outside of the VA. There are a lot of restrictions on their ability to do that because the unions don't want them to go outside the VA.
Right, you're right, and Steve is right that this is a typical response, government response. It's the exact same approach we take to our public education system in this country. The problem is not a lack of resources or funds. It's the lack of a marketplace. There's no opportunity for real competition of price, competition of care, and there's no outside motivating factor. So to tell a veteran who's been waiting for too long of a wait period that they can now go out and seek out private care, it's like telling a parent who's had a kid in a failing school for 3 or 4 year that now they can look for a private option. I'm sorry, but that is too little, too late.
And Mike, it's amazing. The unions are pretty upfront about their opposition to it. The head of the AFGE, which is the biggest union represented, I think, by the way, 2/3 of the VA is unionized, and about 80% is under this particular union. He said contracting out veterans care should be used on a very limited basis. So they're admitting they don't want vets to be able to do this.
Of course, what they've basically done with this bill, David, is they created a new entitlement program that is scored correctly. In fact, how it was scored in its earlier version before some accounting gimmickry, it was worth $500 billion over the next 10 years. And as Sabrina pointed out, does not even address the problem. And John, 2/3 of the employees are unionized. And we all remember even FDR was a big part of the unionization of public workers. This is why the individuals who are supposed to be helped don't get the help they need if it's against the union's interest.
Yeah, we want to help the veterans, so anything that keeps them inside the VA is going to hurt them. We like to talk about government as soft and compassionate, but the reality is that government is long lines, it's inefficiency, it's service. So if we want to help the veterans, we should let them get out. We should turn their benefits into dollars that they can spend on pocket welfare and health care.
But even as we see, the unions don't want them to outsource.
Yeah, they don't. And, for the storyline, man,
telling the fellow unions of the VA is that, you know, you're gonna, it's really wrong what they're saying. They're saying, oh, you know, VA veterans are gonna end up at, you know, local community hospitals that don't know how to treat PTSD, not understanding that the veterans would have the choice of what hospital they would go to. They have to go to that local community. This is the problem, David. Nearly 270 VA full-time workers, guess what they do? They work on unions duties full-time. That's their job, is working for the union. These are physicians, assistants, and nurses in states across the country. So they have no standing to argue about, again, you know, veterans getting a choice to get better care outside.
Now, Steve, let's just spell it out exactly how the unions have made it difficult to outsource. First, if you want to outsource, first, you have to prove you waited longer than the VA considers reasonable, that you live 40 miles from the VA facility, then you have to go to, be put on a VA waiting list, and you know, all those calls, those veterans who call, waiting for hours, days, months,
What the heck?
and not getting your call back on top of it. Any civilian doctor,
Okay, sorry guys, I was talking. Sorry about that. Oops, sorry. Oh my god! Okay. Turn it.
Yeah, it's a soundbite, but as soon as you go beyond the soundbite, you see that the whole thing is a shame. I mean, the union has an agreement with the VA, 316 pages long. So work rules are questioned. The doctors have very little ability to flexibility with the nurses and assistants. And so I think the poor guy in McDonald is taking over the VA secretary through the shock of his life, and he finds out he's secretary, he has very little power.
Yeah, there are some problems. I agree with that. I think some of you are very much overstating it. I will, however, I just don't know the law. So let me bring something everyone to attention that I think you should be aware of. Dr. Richard Carmona, who is the Surgeon General in the Bush administration, has come up with an idea for a surge at the VA, which is really nothing short of brilliant. You need to tune in to what he's thinking. Basically, what he wants to do is get the VA working 24 hours a day, which is doable. Forget about going outside, because, you know, people are going to have the same problems we all do with outside medicine, which is you have to wait to get an appointment. They need to be able to get in there now. Active people in the National Guard who do their weekend duty train these clerks to be able to take some of the VA overflow. He's got a great point. And it's a really good presence for people to perform. They did not get what they need from the VA. And you see Republicans and Democrats fail to get veterans what they need from the VA.
And it all comes back to the union. So public support for unions has been dropping precipitously in the last few years, and it's because the public perceives unions as, you know, thinking of their own interests ahead of others, whether it's veterans or civilians. This is exactly the same. Not to go back to the school system, but this is why we don't have choice and competition in the school system. This is why we don't have choice and competition in healthcare. That is what it comes down to. There may be little things that are suggesting on their margins, but we need a complete overhaul. We want real competition and choice in care and pricing.
Our kids and our veterans. What more precious commodities do we have than that? Absolutely, David. That's the real talk for you, man. When it comes to votes in this country, this legislation is going to hurt the Republicans more than the Democrats. We expect this from the Democratic Party. But when mainstream Republicans vote for this piece of garbage, what choice are we giving voters in this country? You know, that's a great point. Why did some Republicans sign on with it?
That's a great point. I'm not sure why. I have to research that. But I'll tell you something. When you look at the VA, you got to read what the union workers of the VA are saying. They're saying that the VA overall created a crisis just to outsource and rent the VA. Now, that is sort of, you know, let's talk about a wagons mentality. That's kind of unions have got to stop behaving like. They work for us. They work for the veterans. They work for the soldiers. They work for taxpayers. They work for the state.
Your name is John Candy. You never know it when you look at legislation like this.
I think it even goes well beyond the union. You've got to remember that you're talented as a doctor or administrator. Odds are you don't work for the VA. And so if you want to help the veterans, you should free them up and let them go outside.
Steve, is it ever going to change?
Eventually it will, but not with this Congress, not this administration. It's going to take a new president, a new Congress, and then we'll finally get the real choice and no more of these work rules and really feasting off these veterans. This is an absolute disgrace.
Well, the more we know, the more I love my dog. Let me just put it back. But I think this is a disgrace. I bet these people are better than this. Coming up next, as the battle between Israel and Gaza continues over there, the IRS trying to suppress pro-Israel groups right here. The party says nobody is reporting avoid the loss. Let's go next. Almost everything in the store is buy one get two free. It's the big one. Exclusive payback. Hurry, early and stay late. 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Buy one get two free. Mix and match. Through Saturday only at Joseph Payback. Inspiring ETF investors moves like growth, and they won't stop until they find it. I can't believe you. Before investing, consider the funds invested in objectives, risks, charges, and expenses. Call 1-866-787-2257 for prospectus securities information. You sleep too hard while your partner sleeps too full? Smash Sleep Number has a solution that's as revolutionary as its best. The amazing Sleep Number Dual Templator that works with any mattress layer, and it allows both of you to select your ideal temperature for better sleep. Call us right now for this free $50 savings card and camera.
My husband and I both prefer different temperatures. He likes to have his head a little bit warmer, and I like to have mine a little bit cooler, and we find out sleeping better together.
The Sleep Number Dual Templator features active air technology, which provides an evenly distributed flow of air that heats or cools each side of the temperature you prefer. For head-to-toe comfort, everyone can sleep better at the perfect temperature because the Sleep Number Dual Templator works with any mattress brand. Call now.
Please work with $1,746 now for a $350 savings card and have it all with prices. Ask about the free $100 in-home call. Call 1-800-306-9586 now.
As a city engineer, I'm responsible for safeguarding the quality of that water. Cities all across America are facing serious challenges to the delivery of clean drinking water. Here's our biggest problem. Rolling iron pipes. We just got this baby off. And you can see why. After just a few years is gone. Luckily, there's a solution. Non-floating plastic piping to air and eagle. Spend a lifespan of 100 years or more, and it's guaranteed to fit. Gray legal pipe is saving cities and taxpayers as much as 70% on infrastructure costs, while complying with EPA standards. I want the best for my home, too. That's why I use Gray legal plumbing and electrical conduit. It's durable, corrosion-free, and incredibly lightweight, so it's easy to load and install. So whether it's infrastructure or infrastructure, let's do things the right way. With American-made plastic pipe and Gray Eagle. For a special report on this, you can visit GrayEagle.com and look for the Eagle, Gray Eagle, when you buy.
Here's a major breakthrough in diabetes. The Loud Time Test 15 minutes, not in place for the first if you want to do diabetes, you give us 18 cents a day. So now for diabetes and liver disease. Just the Loud. The Loud Time, available only at home.
Okay, guys, sorry about that.
And drive it to an Hamas tunnel. At least 35 Palestinian people were killed. The attack yesterday shattered the ceasefire only hours after it went into effect. It also left 2 Israel soldiers dead. Meantime, Congress has voted to approve a $225 million aid package to replace Israel's Iron Dome missile defense system. And in this country, a deadly standoff ended in California after a wonderful leader shot and killed by the police. The 24-year-old man was reportedly holding a woman hostage. At some point, he exchanged gunfire with the occupant. He then stormed the house, none of them were injured. I'm Tony Love. I will see you back here at 1 p.m. Eastern with Billy Van Buren for American News Next News Reporters. As Israel and Hamas continue this bloody battle over there, pro-Israel group is battling the IRS over here. A judge gave the group called the Lee Street the green light to sue the agency. That's what gives the IRS filed an appeal that puts a stop on discovery of more evidence through the remainder of the Obama administration. Now, Lee Street claims an IRS agent admitted that the IRS carefully scrutinizes all tax-exempt applications connected to Israel to determine whether they contradict the Obama administration's new policies. So you get that's all it's admitted, doesn't it? Yes, this is again a case that the IRS responsible thing would be if they were innocent. Clearly, this administration is the most anti-Israel administration in the situation of Israel. And back in 2010, notices were going after the IRS examining some of these organizations. It wasn't just